Hello and welcome to the Kentish Angler's first vlog. I'm down here today on Stonar Lake, which is near Sandwich. It's Canterbury and District Members Lake. I'm down here for about 24 hours on my own from this morning, and I've got my mate coming down this afternoon. Been down here for about an hour and a half maybe. As I'm sure you can see, my stuff is literally everywhere. Very busy down here at the moment. In one of the swims I quite fancy getting in, but unfortunately I've got people to the left of me, so I can't fish the spots I really like. But at the moment I've got a couple of solid bags out, and I'll just show you where they are. They're about there somewhere, sort of just off that far margin. I'm just going to sort the rest of my gear out and give you an update later. Okay, right, so just a mid-morning update for you. Nothing as of yet. I finally got all my gear sorted. Just thought what I'd do is, while I'm having a quick recast, I'll show you my rigs. So for the start of the hook end, got a little 10-12mm dumbbell, something like that. Cocktail bait dumbbell pop-up, which I've been glugging in the 2T oil that I've got. I think it's from Essex Carp Company or something. And then that's onto a size 8 curve shank hook, barbs, right, sorry about that there lads and ladies, getting a few bleeps on the old rod. So we'll see what happens. It'd be nice if I could get a fish for the camera, but we'll right, moving on. As I said, size 8 curve shank hook, little bit of shrink tube there just to make it more aggressive, blob of putty, ESP single link braid, barrel swivel, quick change swivel, inline lead, and then that is set onto a TF gear leader. So, and then I've had a quick lead around out there, and it's gravelly, so I'm not really, I did have some chub rigs with me because that's what I caught on last time down there, but I'm not too bothered. I prefer to fish on the bottom if I can. I have spotted out a little bit over the area purely just because there is an awful lot of bream in there, and that's basically my standard chop boilies, a little bit of bird food, a bit of hemp in there as well. Unfortunately, so I'm just having a recast. My mate is still yet to appear. Hopefully he should be down here soonish. So I'm not expecting a lot to happen in the day, to be honest with you. It's really a nighttime sort of venue. So mate, hopefully he's going to stay awake. I mean, I'm not really in the best of swims, to be honest with you. I've got quite a lot of people to the left of me, and they're sort of fishing over me. So I've just got to sort of plonk a couple of rods in the margins, see what happens really. It's a bit frustrating, but I suppose it is to May bank holiday. What can you expect? I should have really come down last night, but that's fishing, I guess. You just sort of live with what you got to do. I'm still fairly confident that there's fish in the area later. It's about 6-7 foot of water in there now, so we'll see what happens. Right, okay, so here we go. Here's the other rig. Same again, same leader, same size lead. This is called whatever they're, Supernatural. Same thing with a little sinker there covered in putty, and then that there is a little Corum anti-eject sleeve. Size 10 this time though. Wide-gate barbless. Little sticky bloodworm bait boilie there. That's the one I just had the run on, so I need to tie a new bag up. Just show you what I'm putting in my bags. As you'll see from most of the time when I'm fishing for carp, 9 times out of 10 I'm solid bag fishing or fishing on the chod. purely just because it's what I've always done, and if it isn't broken, why fix it? In here, it's sort of got a mix of all different pellets, low oil, high oil. No, this isn't my high oil one. Bloodworm, fruit, carp, you name it. Probably a couple of crushed boilers in here as well. Normal stuff, fill that up. Just going to put this hook bait in there purely because I haven't got any other bags tied up and I haven't got any leaders, because once again I'm being as tight as ducks downstairs. Fill that up, in goes my lead. Not too worried about the bags being tight, loose, whatever, purely just because I'm not fishing that far out. And then yet again, let's do the same. Good glug, we have liquid on top. Not too sure if you can see that, apologies if you can't. Another bleep on the other rod. This one is Essex Premium Baits Bloodworm. Don't know if it makes too much of a difference or not. I've always got a policy, it's not going to hurt. Put the old liquids in there. Tie that up. Just for ease, I'm going to lick and stick them. As you can see, this bag is going awful. As I said, they're not going out very fast, so they don't have to be too compact. It's not working. So, probably because I'm trying to do this one in a rush. That'll teach me, should be a bit more prepared. 2 turns of that. And then that all goes inside called a large bag. And I'll get in there. Purely double bagging because it sort of drops off there quite deep and if the water's quite warm I want to make sure I've got a nice tidy pile on the bottom, and then that goes in with some Hinder's bloodworm pellets, and then I'll put another 7 or 8 spodfuls out again. So here we go, this is what I'm using as spod mix. There we go, sorry about the dodgy camera angle. So I've got bits of chopped boilie in there, bits of hemp. My boilie in there is Kinder's Snails, personally because I've caught on it before, and the same with the carp Tutti Frutti, and there's also a few 10mm sticky baits bloodworm in there, purely just because I've got it at home and it's not going to hurt. Right, so hopefully that'll do the job, and I'll let you know if anything else happens. About 20 past 12. Still nothing, no more knocks or indications. As I said, I wasn't expecting much before sort of 6 o'clock. So Tom's now arrived, so I found a couple of spots for him to fish. Just make it start on some lunch. Sorry about the gammy camera angle, so that's what we've got for lunch. Barbecue chicken, mushrooms and tomato. Lovely. Okay, so 4 o'clock update. Yep, basically 4 o'clock. Nothing really, no bleeps, no indications. So basically I'm going to move. Not feeling confident in my spots anymore. Might be the sun, might be for whatever reason. Luckily the guys a little bit further up moved their rods in a little bit. So I'm now fishing a different area. Whether it will pay off I don't know. fishing similar depths that I've caught off of here before, which if you can just about make up my marker float. Here somewhere. It's about 12 foot. It's a nice big sort of gravel hump, so I'm just going to stick with that. Put sort of a bit of silt around it, so I'm just going to spot that and then put a couple of choddies on. I'm going to be fishing my choddies a little bit differently to normal. Well, not anything new to me, but what I'll do is I'll use half a white, half a pink pop up, just so it stands out a little bit, and then scatter bullies around it. So this will probably be last update unless anything else happens, purely just because my battery's dying on camera. I'll just give you a quick pan of the lake though, seeing as it's now nice and wind free. As you can see, it's quite big, and that's only half of the other bank there. Nice visible markers though across there, but that's it. So I'll give you a quick update later on, hopefully, if we can bank one. Right, it's about 9:30 now, 20 past 9, something like that, not really too sure. This will be my last update, until, if I get anything in the night, or tomorrow morning. To be honest, now I'm doubtful. There's not really a lot showing, there's not really, no bream topping, no small stuff topping. I mean, the wind's died off, which is quite nice, so at least I'm warm. So just, I've got both rods out on chod rigs now, over that gravel bar which I said about earlier. Heavily spotted on that. Tom hasn't had anything either, no knocks, no indications. Don't really know what to put it down to. Would have thought would have at least had a couple more liners. Probably putting the run early down to maybe a small tench, possibly a bream, because the chaps up the road, well, a bank from us rather, that's what they had, and they said it was taken from a very similar sort of area. So we'll see what happens. Okay guys, back home now, because typically my camera battery's died. I might take some more. Unfortunately I didn't have anything in the morning. Wasn't really a lot moving. As I started to pack up, the guys to the left of me, they got the small £7 carp. Tom stayed, my mate, stayed the extra night. So I'll give him a ring in the morning. I think he said he might swap them to maggots, purely just to get a bite. But we'll see how we get some. Just had a phone call off Tom. In the end he managed 2 small rods, probably about 4 or 5 ounces, and missed a good one in the night. Was quite a lot of issues with the other people to the left of us, basically making themselves a nuisance, which I wasn't aware of at the time. But oh well, you know, it's fishing, you've got to deal with it, I suppose. Anyway, so cheers for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon.